Roger Ebert called it a grapes of wrath of our time. To introduce this year's winner for narrative film, someone who needs no introduction, the visionary behind El Norte and so many other unforgettable films, the groundbreaking Greg Nava. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rory. Thank you. What a wonderful event. Isn't this incredible? I'm just sitting there and I am so inspired by everything that I've seen and heard, and I think that we should give all of these filmmakers a tremendous round of applause. They truly are our future. Bienvenidos a todos y muchísimas gracias. Narrative film is the art of convincing an audience that the unfolding fiction before their eyes is real. That may sound like the work of magicians like David Copperfield or Penn and Teller, but it's more than a magic trick. It's a powerful medium to pull you into characters and conflicts that capture your attention and that won't let you go. All of this year's narrative winners pull you in and take you where the filmmakers need you to go, into the days and nights, the mind and the heart of a trans woman mechanic who touches our heart and makes us think anew, into a dystopic future where workers may be supplanted by robots, but humanity confounds engineering, and into the wonderfully subversive David versus Goliath story of an imaginative immigrant boy pushed into the scenery, but who ends up on center stage. These films, all from the American Film Institute, are our winners.
刀要斜，小心，好，可以过油。把这饭沥一下。不对，不对，不对。哎，看着，这样。看到。
People, meet our new colleague, William. He'll be shadowing Chef Pu until he gets the hang of our kitchen. 师傅啊，过嚟介紹一下啊。
Nice to meet you, Chef Pu.
אז מה, קיבלת את התפקיד הראשי, אה?
Yeah. A classic lead. I got almost all the lines in the play.
Wow.
Miss Crystal, last year you promised that I'd have a speaking role.
שנה שעברה הוא יעשיח, אז לפחות זה שדרוג, לא?
זה לא מצחיק.
I was thinking, now we can show Miss Crystal that we're way more than just background.
But we're supposed to be background. We're trees.
Well, we can be special trees. Trees that dance, sing, talk, without accents. When she sees us, she might even give us some lines. What exactly do you want us to feel?
No feeling. Just posing.
Miss Crystal, I'm an actor. I can get rid of any accent.
They'll probably laugh at us.
No, they'll love love us. Wish me luck.
And the envelope, please. I've always wanted to say that. And the Bronze Award for Narrative goes to Omer Ben-Shachar for tree number 3.
Wow. Now I see what he means with the TV screen. It's right here. Thank you so much to the Academy for this huge honor. It means so much to us. And thank you, Sean, Denise, and Hector, for this amazing week. First, I want to introduce you to these amazing filmmakers up here with me. Iris Young, producer. Katya Nezera, production designer. Ivan Shah, editor. Sydney Meadow, co-writer. And Zilang Liu, cinematographer. Thank you to our star, Lior Malka. Oh, hey. To the amazing cast and crew, and to everyone who supported our movie. So, tree number 3 is actually based on my experience growing up in Texas. Yes, this is a Texan accent, y'all. As a newly immigrated boy, while I dreamt of becoming the next Meryl Streep, instead, because of my strong Israeli accent, I was cast as flower number 4, lamp number 2, and sad cloud number 6. So I decided to put up my own plays in our small living room and invite my own crowd. In those plays, at home, I cast myself as the lead. No drama teacher was going to convince me that I was doomed to be background forever. Making this film was our way to prove it. But this movie wouldn't exist without all those people who saw me as more than sad cloud number 6. First, Michael Urban, our AFI mentor, who always encouraged us to keep the things that others questioned. The best stuff in the movie are the things we got the most notes on, and they're all still there because of you. So thank you, Michael, for believing in us so much and being the best mentor ever. Thank you to my mom and dad. Every dream I ever had came true because of you. When I said I wanted to be a dancer, you found me the best ballet school in Texas. Do you know how hard that is, y'all? When I said I didn't get a part in the school play, you built a stage in our living room and got me a sold-out audience. You told me that the capacity was 5, which meant sold out. And when I said I wanted to move abroad and study at AFI, even though I knew we couldn't really afford it, you said, well, it's cheaper than USC. Third, I want to thank AFI. Before moving here, I had never slept out of my house and was terrified I won't make it here. But AFI turned out to be the best home I could have asked for. Literally, the restrooms are so much cleaner than in my house, the AC usually always sometimes works, and there's always an animal to feed, a deer, a coyote, or a first-year student. And at 11 p.m., when we were working late hours at AFI, people would come and ask, don't you want to go home? I would say that I'm already there. I'd like to thank Patty West, Susan Dretzka, Vanessa Hayes, Peter Markham, Barry Sabbath, Rob Spera, Andrew Wagner, and everyone at AFI. And lastly, I want to share this award with all those who are still put in the background, with the outsiders seeking acceptance when it seems impossible, and with the dreamers who will do whatever it takes to prove to the world that a tree isn't just a tree. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And the silver medal for narrative film goes to Hao Zheng for the chef.
Wow, first let's bring my team up. Please first allow me to take a moment to say this next line perfectly. Thank you to the Academy for this incredible honor. It really feels like a dream come true moment. And thank you to Sean, Hector, Denise, and the amazing team for this incredible week. And before I introduce my team, just a few things that I want to mention. Growing up in China and coming to the US when I was 15 and spending the past 10 years working hard trying to pursue my filmmaking dream, I always found me trying to prove myself to one person, and that is my father. And it was always my dream to see him, maybe impressed by the work that I do, or like one day maybe say to me, son, I'm proud of you, those kind of things. And this past summer, I was home. I sat down with him, and then the two of us, I decided to show him the chef. During the entire time, I was super nervous, and then afterwards, he just sat there quietly and then drank from his teacup. And man, that was the longest sip of tea I've ever experienced in my life. And then he pat on my shoulder, and then he said to me, "It's not bad." And I know it's very far away from, saying I'm proud of you, but, if you know him, this is the best line or the closest line to show his love to me. So to him and to my family in China, thank you so much for supporting me, supporting my strange dream in filmmaking. 爸爸妈妈，谢谢你们一直以来对我的支持。And now let me introduce my team, and this is my producer, writer Ithaka. And thank you so much for bringing this such a compelling original story to me and trusting in me. And then my production designer, Mboni Mamba. My writer, Kong Leqi Vanessa. And our amazing cast, Alan Roll. And our lead actor, Jim Lau. Our editor, Guang Weidu. And our cast, Raymond Ma. And our composer, Chen Xueran. And also to those who are not here with us today, our cinematographer, Carlo Mendoza, our actor, Queen Von Haney, Dab McCarno, Jamie Zhang, production manager Dong Mengyu, Tap Sound Design, eFilm, Torpedo Pictures, and many other cast and crew who helped on the film. They're my collaborators, my friends, my mentors, and I can't wait to make more films with them. Also to the Sloan Foundation and our sponsors, Sherry Meng, Cai Hedong, Long Shanghui, He Fan, Hu Kezheng, Liu Jie, and all our friends and families who donated to us. Thank you so much for the generous support. Without you guys, this film would never happen. And of course, to my school, AFI. I couldn't be more proud to be among so many talented filmmakers at this school. And thank you to my classmates, especially Lo Xingdi and Zhu Shu, and my professors,
Peter Markham, Andrew Wagner, Rob Sparrow, Barry Sabbath, Patty West, Vanessa Haynes, Stephen Lighthill, Neil Canton, Heidi Levitt, and Thomas Mahoney. Also, to one AFI alum, Julian Higgins, who was also a Student Academy Award winner in 2011, thank you for being my friend, my mentor, and my role model. Apologize if I didn't get to mention everyone, but to all of those who've supported us along the way, we're truly, truly grateful. And last but not least, back to the Academy, thank you again for recognizing our short film and recognizing a story about rebuilding human connections despite our differences. And as an Asian director, just want to thank the pioneers in our community. Director Anli, I have to put his name with me, Hirokazu Korida, Bong Joon-ho, and many, many others who have paved the road for us. And I can't wait to join the community and share more stories of our community together. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. And finally, the gold medal winner is Asher Jelinsky for Miller and Son.
I'd like to invite all the cast and crew to please come up with me. Come on. Thank you so much to the Academy for putting on this event and for supporting all of us emerging filmmakers. The whole week has been so incredible, and I've met so many really talented people. So thank you for the effort that it takes to put on an event like this. Thank you to the faculty at AFI. You have been so inspiring, and you've really pushed me to grow as a filmmaker. I really am grateful to that. Thank you also to my fellow classmates. Some of you are on stage with me. And thank you to my parents for encouraging me to pursue my passions in life. Thank you to the cast and crew who worked so hard to bring this film to life, especially all these folks here. I'm gonna read a couple names. Kate Chamoris, Robert Nachman, Robert Aguirre, Celinda Zhao, Russell Boast, Michael Urban, Ryan Cutrona, Travis Hammer, Alexandra Gray, and the lead of Miller and Son, Jesse, James Keitel. In telling a story centered around a transgender character, it was really important for me to have authenticity in the casting, and I couldn't be more grateful to share this experience with Jesse. Jesse, this film wouldn't have been nearly as impactful without all of your talent, so thank you. I made this movie because I wanted to explore the feeling of compartmentalization. I am gender non-binary, and because my identity is one that's not widely understood, I often find myself confronted with the choice of whether to speak up or to stay silent. Whether or not you identify as transgender or gender nonconforming, I think everyone can relate to the experience of wanting to belong in the world. I'm sure everyone in this room has your own stories about masking feelings in order to fit in, to move ahead, or to protect yourself. With Miller and Son, I was interested in looking at the compromises people are faced with on the path toward authenticity. So thank you again to the Academy for championing all of our stories and for allowing us the space to share the stories that mean so much to us. Thank you.
Congratulations again. I am so deeply impressed, not only by the incredible talent and the beautiful films that these young filmmakers have made, but by their humility and their generosity in this tradition that they have all brought to us of bringing all of the people who worked on their films up on the stage with them. That is such a beautiful thing. Because we do not make films alone. Families make films. And tonight we witnessed a beautiful display of familia in making beautiful films about humanity. Thank you all so much. And I want to congratulate you all. Enjoy this moment, savor this moment. But as you leave here, look ahead, not backwards, because we are looking to you to lead. And you can only lead in one direction, and that is forward. And as you do that, know that your family of filmmakers has the highest expectations for you. We expect that, like Chris and Phil, your drawings will begin someone else's daring. We expect that, like Melina, you will break barriers and widen the world's lens. We expect that, like Rory, you will force us to face our best and our worst in the mirror and come out resolved to be, as Hemingway said, stronger at the broken places. So keep doing what got you here in the first place. Be authentic, be audacious, go with your gut, go outside the box, and never be afraid to own your narrative. We're counting on you to make the films that only you can dream of. Student Academy Award recipients, you're already our leading lights. Now be our Norte Verde and blaze the path